What's up, AfterBuzzers? OMG, I am so excited because we are back. It feels so good to be back. The Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling Season 3 is about to drop. So right now we're getting ready to do our pre-pumped up show. You won't want to miss any of it, so stay tuned.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Angelina, we're back! Oh my
So
gosh.
excited to be here.
So excited because the Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling are back on August 8th, and I cannot wait to see what happens. We went to Vegas, baby.
I know, we were talking about that and how fun that would be, especially since that's the history of Glow actually started in Vegas.
Which we're totally going to jump into.
Yeah.
What's up, everyone? My name is Candice Cruz, and I'm joined with my lovely, lovely host, Little Egypt, right over here.
Hi, everybody. So glad to be here.
I'm so excited because this is the season that we've been waiting for. Season 1 and season 2 was incredible. I mean, we had so many nominations for so many different shows. And I mean, we had SAG Award nominations, they had Emmy nominations, everything was always coming their way. And now season 3 is here.
I know, it's here. And I feel like they used the first 2 seasons as this major buildup to actually this moment. It's like climaxing right here. But for those of you who want a quick little recap of season 2,
absolutely,
just to have a platform to work from. So it started with an introduction with a new cast member, Yolanda. Debbie became a producer. Cherry started struggling on the set of her new show. Welfare Queen's son and her had a little moment where he got to watch his mom in the ring for the first time as a young Stanford student. Debbie broke Ruth's ankle. I mean, could it get any worse? Do you remember that?
That was cringeworthy.
Yeah.
That was painful, but such a beautiful scene between Alison Brie and Betty Gilpin.
Oh my gosh.
Amazing.
Yeah, it just kept getting better and better. And then what my favorite episode of the entire season was episode number 8. That was when the entire show went straight to the airwaves. Do you remember? It was actually like watching a Glow show. And then Justine had to go home with her mom. Do you remember that? So that was kind of a hard moment. And I thought, oh no, I really want to see more of her. And then the episode number 10 was the fantastic battle royale. Nash ended up marrying. Oh my God, I just blanked on on Britannica, yes, thank you. God, forgive me. He ended up marrying her, and then off to Las Vegas they went, and here we are, ready to start season 3. Yay.
And I am so excited for season 3 because, I mean, it is Vegas, and that's where, I mean, the original Glow was.
Yes.
Which, give me a little bit of background on that for, what the experience was, because I feel like that's probably... I mean, as we've seen throughout the last few seasons, it's not the exact same.
Right.
But they do a pretty good job at paying homage to you all and having little bouts here and there. What do you think that we're going to expect going into season 3 being in Vegas?
Well, this is what we were all hoping for. We were like, gosh, if they could just get to the point where these girls went to Vegas, because that's where the story really takes a turn. So for those of you listening in for the first time, may not know me, I am an original Glow girl. I was actually cast in Las Vegas, and I was not the only Glow girl cast in Las Vegas. So for those Glow fans out there, some of the Glow wrestlers were Susie Spirit, me, California Doll, Little Fiji, Nanuchka, these who actually Ruth's character is loosely based off of Nanuchka. So these are the characters that came in during season 1 and 2 in Las Vegas. And then what I thought was so interesting was the life that we were living at that time. We were sequestered at the Riviera Hotel. We were running around the casino barefoot. We were getting in trouble all the time.
You ran the thing.
Yeah. We had to eat at the buffet. They gave us buffet tickets where we could eat as many times as we want. We had this big stack of buffet tickets. Yeah. And we'd go up in the buffet, and if you were a good girl, you couldn't sit with the bad girls, and the bad girls couldn't sit with the good girls. And there were fans always running around waiting to see you pop out from a corner. And some girls were super easily recognized, like Mount Fiji. You couldn't disguise her. You saw her coming. And then girls like me, we could put on a t-shirt and pair of sneakers and baseball cap, no one recognized us. But for those for those wrestlers, they didn't have any breaks.
Yeah. And I mean, for fans, I know you all have tried and true fans. Like, I've seen them in action at Comic-Con in Los Angeles. I've met them before out and about. They're huge fans of the after show. So guys, be sure to comment below and let us know what you're most excited about going into season 3, because I know there's going to be predictions. I mean, we have Gina Davis joining the team. Like,
how excited were you when you saw that?
Oh, like, my God. Like, I've listened to her speak. Number one, she just has this presence about her. She's just a dynamic woman. Like, she is what you desire to be like.
Right.
That's like the end goal.
Yeah.
But her presence on that show, I really think gives like such a new groundedness, but I also feel like she's got a little villainy to her. Like, she's got a bite to her in this season, and I think it's going to be really good.
Another thing that I'm hoping to see Marc take a turn. Marc Maron, who why am I blanking on his character?
It's been a while. It's been a minute.
But Marc Maron, in his character portrayal, he made a mention. In the last episode, I used to gamble a lot. So what I'm hoping to see is maybe, something more happening in his character where it turns a little darker for me. That would be really cool. A real stretch on his acting skills. He's got it. He's already been nominated. As a matter of fact, Glow so far has got 5 Emmy nominations.
Yeah, and 2 of which are for Betty Gilpin, I believe.
Yes, Best Supporting Actress.
She's incredible and well deserved. I'm really, it was fascinating because I actually got to go to the SAG Awards at the beginning of the year and talk to almost every single Glow girl come through because they were nominated for Outstanding Ensemble for a comedy series. And so it's so well deserved. And I tried to get a little bit out of them for Vegas, and they obviously hadn't started shooting yet. They were just going into prep, but I do know that their prep was very extensive this time around. So I have a feeling we're going to see a lot more wrestling, which I hope, like, we obviously saw a lot of it last few seasons, but I really hope that now that we're in Vegas, we're going to see more full battles or see more of the characters develop within the ring outside of just seeing them develop on their own. Like, we saw a lot of character development last season. I feel like we're going to see even more character development within their characters, if that makes sense.
Yes. And it also looks like on IMDb they casted a couple new girls.
Oh, we have new girls too?
I don't know if they're wrestlers or cocktail waitresses. I don't really know.
Well, if we have new girls, you know that cattiness is going to come out because we've got seniority now.
Yes.
And then you got the new girls that are the rookies.
Yes.
That'll be interesting to see. And I'm interested to see how Ruth's character deals with coming back on her feet after the whole situation with the broken ankle. I'm excited to see Justine's relationship with her dad. If she's going to escape out to Vegas, which inevitably she will, because it's her.
Yes.
I mean, Justine always finds a way. Those are like my most exciting moments for going into the next season.
And how about just recreating the 80s? Right? Like it's like the in thing right now with the popularity of Stranger Things and other dynamic shows out there. And here we are, Glow, doing the exact same thing. But it's a real story, you guys. It's loosely based. But what separates Glow from everything else is that it really did happen for a group of women. And what I thought was really interesting was how offensive the male wrestlers were in the last episode, when they were just like, I just want screen time. I want screen time. And here these girls were, they were actresses. They became wrestlers. They got the screen time that people would die for.
Oh, absolutely.
And it created a lot of animosity within the industry. I don't know if they're actually going to play any more on that or not, but it would be really interesting to see just how far they go into the industry with this. But even if they stay on the surface level with what it's like to just be, secluded with a bunch of women and then just maybe losing your marbles, like that would be really, really interesting. And I can't wait. I'm so excited.
I can't either. I'm just so ready for it because what I love so much about this show outside of like the actual show is that it's so much women empowerment in such an incredible time that we're living right now. And it's so crazy too, because it's such a time marker, because we are in the 80s of like how much has changed, but how much has not changed.
Right.
And it really puts a mirror up to society of like, look at where we're still at. even though this is based in the 80s, and like how we're making strides. And like, I will say every time I meet any of these cast members, they are just as close on and off screen, which I'm sure that you guys were as well. Like that's one thing when you put a bunch of women together, they really do raise each other up rather than put each other down.
Yeah, that is so true. You're actually true. That's a good point, because if you put women in a nurturing environment, they will rise to the challenge.
Yeah.
But if you put them in a competitive environment, which Glow was very competitive, it could actually tear your liver out at the same time. Like it's like this, this quest to, survival of, being that mama bear. Like you're not going to let anything harm you or people that are close to you, and that'll be really interesting if they go in that direction. It could
go either way.
Yeah.
And I'm super pumped to see how it goes. Guys, this is just our pre-show.
Yeah.
So if you're as hype as we are, which I know you are, be sure to comment below. Let us know what your predictions are going into the season. Now, because this is Netflix and it's dropping August 8th, we're doing the pre-show now, but we're going to be trying to drop as many after shows as possible before August 8th. So when you go on Netflix, you binge all of Glow, because I know you will, and you're going to watch it in one night like I am, then you can go over and watch us on AfterBuzz TV and see our thoughts on every single episode. So guys, be sure it come on AfterBuzz TV on August 8th. So it will not be dropping before, it will be coming on August 8th. It will be dropping on the Comedies channel on AfterBuzz TV. You can see myself, Angelina, and a couple of other guest hosts, which we're hoping to get on. And obviously we'll have Bill back. So we're going to have a dynamic trio this season that you won't want to miss out, because we have a great time here, because the show is a great time.
Yeah, and we want you to join the conversation with us. So that's why we're so excited about this chance to actually drop at the same time and not miss a minute of this excitement with you guys.
Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in to our pre-show. I hope you're pumped as we are. If you have any other questions or just want to talk to us about the hype getting ready to go into August 8th, you can find me on all my social media at Candice R. Cruz. And where can they find you, Angelina?
All social media at Little Egypt, Instagram, Facebook. Come join me. I have a great rabbit hole of collections of photos and how to connect with the other girls. These are original Glow girls we're talking about here. And don't forget, you still have time right now to watch Glow, the story of the gorgeous ladies of wrestling, streaming also on Netflix. Take a look at that. You will have so much more appreciation for the detail put in to this show. It will blow your hair back.
Absolutely. Do that. Binge season 1, season 2. And we'll see you on August 8th. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Our founder, Keven Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.